Hello everyone, welcome to the fifth part of the video. In the previous video we left at this section. We built a personal website and this is the code we used. Now we will learn what is Bootstrap. If you look very closely to this website, it is not visually more appealing. So we want to add more styles into this website. That's where Bootstrap fits in. Now we will learn what is Bootstrap and how to integrate Bootstrap into our website. So we will just delete all this code. As you can see, we have an empty page. You can go to this link, click here. I will leave the link in the description below so that you can use. Bootstrap is a code which is used for styling and it's a responsive template. Responsive design, you can just copy the entire code. You can see here, or you can press this copy button and paste this entire code here. It may look dangerous, may look very confusing in the beginning, but I will explain what is happening. Just paste it and refresh the page. As you can see, you get a text called Hello World. You can see the difference in the font size of Hello World when compared with our previous website. If you look closely into this particular code, what we copied, these are called as comment line, which means these lines will not be executed when we run this particular page. And this is called as a responsive design, which means when you see this particular web page in a mobile device, it will look more responsive, it will look more native. And this is where we are loading the style sheet. There are a lot of inbuilt styles and CSS. So this is how we load the styles here. And as you know, this is the title of the page. And the head section ends here, the body section opens, and this is H1 as you can see here. And these are scripts which is used for bootstrapping, which are required to run this bootstrap. So we will just keep it in the bottom of the entire page. Now we will try editing our content here. As you can see, there are various components in Bootstrap, like for example, if you go to this particular link and you can find here as components, these are the various components available in Bootstrap. Here you can see we have different buttons. You can see the different buttons which are available in Bootstrap. If you want to try this one, you can copy this particular button and you can paste it here. And if you go to this page and refresh, you can see the button there. This is how the entire thing works. The class is called as an attribute. Here we have a class name called btn primary. As you can see, we have different types of button, different classes based on which the color of the button changes. Now if you want a button in green color, you can use the class name success. So instead of primary, I will use success. And if I save the file, I can see that I'm getting a green color button. Now I want to have a contact form in my website so I can build my website. So now I will try to rearrange my same site, what I built previously. Yes, this is my old site. Now if I want to integrate Bootstrap into my site, what I can do is I can go here, I can copy these lines, this particular code I can use, and I need to use this particular code to be responsive. I think I need to copy up to this. Yes. paste the title below this. I think this is visible, maybe this much. Cool, right? And I will copy the scripts here. Whatever we have here, it should come above the body tag. Yeah, that's it. Now I'll save this and I will refresh this. I save this and I will refresh this page. As you can see, the entire style of my page changes. So if I want to add a particular contact form here, what I can do is I can go here and I can check the components, and there is a option called forms here. You can click it. As you can see, we have different forms here. We will use a very simple form. We will use this one as a contact form to our website. If you want to add this particular form below this, so I will just paste whatever I copied here and I refresh the page. As you can see here, I got a form. So now if I want to edit it, instead of email address, what I want to do is I will have the email address, I will have the name here, and I will change this one. I don't need this, delete it. Instead of password, I will have the email address, and in the type I will change this to email, and in placeholder I will change this to email address. In the same way I will change this to text, and in placeholder I will change this to enter name, change this to enter email address. I don't want the check-in form, so I'm removing it, and this is a button which I want. So now if I refresh, as you can see here, I have this. Now I want to enter a heading here called contact form. Now I want the contact form to be in the center. So what I do is I come here, I give style is equal to text align and center. As you can see, the contact form is in the center. You can see the name here, email address here, and the submit button. I also want the submit button to be in the center. So I can go here, I can enter style is equal to text align center. What happens is this doesn't work because this button, it tries to center this text inside this region, whereas the entire space is outside the div, which means there is one more thing you need to remember that is called as a div, which means we need to enclose the button in a container called div, like this. Nothing changes. Now you can use your styling option here. You can give text align center. As you can see, now your button goes to the center, which means the entire region you are centering the button, the entire div. So this is a very simple contact form. As you can see here, this is how to integrate your Bootstrap. If you want to change this color of the button, there are a lot of color buttons here. You can just click buttons. You can see the different colors here. You can use, for example, if you want a green color button, it is named as success. Instead of primary, you need to just change the name as success. Save the file and refresh the page. You can see the color of the button changes. And if you want a different styled button, you can have, this is called the outline button. You can just use btn outline and you can use success. Or if you refresh, you can see the entire thing changes. And using the Bootstrap, you can design your own entire website however you want. The creativity is in your hands. So we will end this video here. If you have any doubts, feel free to comment below. In the next video, we will cover how to download a template and work on a template.